and thank you for joining us for Together San Diego. I'm Paola Hernandez-Jayo from the San Diego Union-Tribune. Our guest today is Stephen Dinkin, president of the National Conflict Resolution Center. He will discuss the upcoming event, Shared Differences, a conversation about anti-Semitism and Islamophobia in the United States, which will be held on September 22nd, both in person and also as a live stream. Hi, Steve. Thank you for joining us today.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for being with us today to discuss this wonderful event that you're putting together, a very important topic. First of all, tell us about the National Conflict Resolution Center, also known as NCRC, what the organization does, and what NCRC's mission is in the events you put on.
Yes, the National Conflict Resolution Center is an organization based in San Diego that was formed almost 40 years ago. And we are established to really find solutions to some of the most challenging issues of our time. We use conflict management strategies and communication skills trainings to address these challenging issues. For example, mass incarceration. We have a program called Avoiding the School to Prison Pipeline. We're addressing the Me Too movement in the workplace through our bystander challenge training. We also are working, addressing issues around free speech and incivility on college campuses with the Gallatin Campus Civility Campaign. And our final initiative, which is the topic of today, is our Path Forward, which is really looking at how to tackle incivility, the hatred that we see that permeates all of society.
Talking about a path forward, it is a series that you're doing, and you have an event coming up in September, Shared Differences, which is what I introduced you with. Tell us about this event, the speakers that you're going to have, and also how people that would be interested in attending can participate both in person and also, I understand, it'll be live streamed.
Yes, it's going to be both in person and live stream. It takes place on September 22nd. This whole process with the Path Forward started back in 2019 with the John Earnest, who attacked the Poway synagogue and then also defaced a number of mosques. And as a result of that, NCRC started a Path Forward series to really create dialogues and conversations so that in our own community and across the country, we could find solutions to move forward as a community, as a nation, to overcome these atrocities. And on September 22nd, we're going to be focused on combating religious intolerance, which is really so prevalent in our society. How to combat religious intolerance with a focus on anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. And we're fortunate to have two national figures that will be coming to San Diego who will be serving on the panel during the discussion. The first person coming in is Bret Stephens, who many of you know. He's an op-ed columnist with the New York Times, a Pulitzer Prize winner. He was a former editor-in-chief with the Jerusalem Post, and he has a strong understanding of the current state of anti-Semitism, the history, and how to combat that. Our other panelist is Abdullah Antepli, who is a professor at Duke University, and he's an Imam at Duke, and is a specialist, a professor in their School of Divinity. And he has worked extensively on Muslim-Jewish relations at the Hartman Institute in Jerusalem, and has been working steadily on these issues in the United States. So we're fortunate to have both of these individuals come to San Diego to really give us an insight in terms of what is the current state of anti-Semitism in our society. And, you know, Islamophobia, that was so prevalent after 9/11 almost 20 years ago, but even today, we sense that throughout our own community and on national scale. And then how do we deal with these, this sense of religious intolerance? What's the path forward? We're going to learn a lot about that during this panel discussion.
I'm sharing on screen the information. It's on Thursday, September 22nd at UC San Diego Park and Market, which is located downtown. You also have the option for virtual at NCRCevents.com. The times are going to be 5 p.m. entry if you're going to be participating in person. 5:30 to 6:30 is the program. It's important also to mention that registration is free. It is necessary to register. Information and register at ncrconline.com. You will see the banner there and the information for the event. Something else that you would like to add about why you're also doing it virtual? I know NCRC has a national and international reach as well, not only here in San Diego.
Yeah, it's important to know it's as an organization, we are getting calls from across the nation, from government agencies, from companies, from nonprofit organizations. They're all struggling with the challenges of culture and communication and conflict in the workplace. The issues that we're all facing as a society, the political polarization, whether you're Democrat or Republican, the gender-based issues, race issues, these issues that are in our society, how to overcome COVID and the hybrid work concerns, all of those issues in society are penetrating into the workplace. And these are issues that are really on a national scale. So we're called every day to support through our trainings and our programming across the nation to address issues in the workplace, but also in society. So that's really the goal of the National Conflict Resolution Center, is to do it in every corner of this country.
And then in addition to this event, hopefully everybody that's watching and is interested can participate. Again, it's Thursday, September 22nd at UC San Diego Park and Market. You have the option also to watch virtually at ncrcevents.com. But this does not end there. This does not end there. NCRC, the National Conflict Resolution Center, you constantly have events happening, you constantly have information, you even have programs where the public can learn and professionals can also learn. Tell us about some of the upcoming things you have, and also I'm sharing the website online, ncrconline.com, for information. If they would like to also follow you on social, they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter at NCRC Online, and I'm also sharing the Facebook and YouTube. I know you also have content available on YouTube at National Conflict Resolution Center, and updates to events, etc., are posted on Facebook. Tell us again about what else you have coming up.
Well, very specifically related to the topic of religious intolerance, and this is what we've been doing with our Path Forward series, where we hold a panel discussion, but then it's followed by a series of trainings and dialogues where individuals who attend the panel discussion, whether locally or streaming, we're going to hold 2 virtual trainings following up this panel. The first one's on September 27th. It's called The Art of Inclusive Communication 2.0. And it's really a journey to how to overcome racism, how to, as an individual, how to become an ally when you see someone who's facing anti-Semitism or Islamophobia or other forms of religious intolerance. So this training will teach individuals how to navigate through those types of issues if you're facing that in your own workplace, in the community. The second open enrollment event that we're having, it's a workshop on September 29th. And you can sign up for both of these workshops on our website at ncrconline.com. The second workshop is called the Bystander Challenge. And this workshop teaches individuals how to become upstanders. So when you see microaggressions or inappropriate behavior in the community or in the workplace, you don't just have to step aside. You can step in and take a stand against discrimination, take a stand against harassment, take a stand against these levels of religious intolerance. And this training teaches you how to truly become an upstander, engaged in the community. So these 2 trainings are really exemplifying a lot of the different types of culture, communication, and conflict resolution trainings that we offer at all levels of society, in the workplace and in the community.
Thank you very much. Wonderful information. Again, for information and to register for a Path Forward, Share Differences, a conversation about anti-Semitism and Islamophobia in the U.S., which will be held on Thursday, September 22nd at UC San Diego Park and Market. It'll also be available to view online at ncrcevents.com. The times are at 5 p.m. entry, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. is the program. It is free to register, but it is important that you register, and you can register on the website for free. And you can also visit the website for more information, ncrconline.com, on these other events and trainings and information and services on NCRC. Thank you very much, Steve. It's a pleasure to see you again, a pleasure to interview you again. Thank you very much to you and your team. We appreciate you being on the show to share this information, and I look forward to seeing you on September 22nd.
And thank you, Paul. I greatly appreciate our partnership with the Union-Tribune. It's always been a very fruitful relationship for us as we try to bring these programs out into the community.
Thank you very much, Steve. And to all of you, thank you very much for watching today. If you would like to watch more of these live streams, you can visit SanDiegoUnionTribune.com/TogetherSD Live. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Steve. Have a great day.
All right, take care.
Take care, you too.
News is more important today than ever before.
I'm currently outside Otay Mesa Detention Center.
I'm about to get a report at Sharp.
Out at Sunset Cliffs.
COVID testing site.
We live for these times when we're able to bring the news into the homes of people who need it the most.
I thank all of you for supporting our work.
When you subscribe to the paper, you're telling us that you believe in what we do.